Hey, I'm Derek Morton with Mountain View Title and Escrow with this week's episode of Cedar City Real Estate 411. I'd like to start this week's show off with a couple congratulations. First off to Southern Utah University and all their staff there because yesterday they accepted an invite to the Big Sky Conference. I know that's something that the university has been working towards for quite a number of years, and it's nice to finally see that happen. And good luck to them on that move. They'll start playing that conference in the fall of 2012. Also, congratulations to Ed Lamb and his football team. On Saturday, they clinched the Great West Conference title. And so, once again, it's been nice to watch that football team and Coach Lamb grow that program. Each year, they've improved incrementally to where now they've won a conference title. Some upcoming events. Today is Election Day. Everyone should know that unless they've been living in a cave. November 3rd through the 5th, so this Wednesday through Friday, is the Chamber of Commerce membership drive. For more information on the incentives and how you can sign up, call the Chamber at 586-4484. November 11th is the Chamber Luncheon. That'll be held noon at Dee Dee's, just in the upstairs room. The topic will be social media strategies for business. It's kind of something that businesses are starting to work towards and gear towards, so it's great training and great information for all those that will attend. On November 18th is the Building Industry Association lunch. That'll be held at noon at Festival Hall. To end this week's show, as I always do, I break down numbers and what's going on in the real estate market so that you can be more educated. The numbers that I chose to break down are the residential sales for Iron County in August of 2010. A couple things to be aware of, just some, as I break down these properties, your REO properties are your foreclosed properties that the bank owns them and then have turned around and sold them. Short sales, which means the property was sold for less than what the bank was owed on the property. And then your conventional sales, which is just your regular Joe Blow to Joe Schmo. Just one property owner to the next. Those are the easy ones that everyone likes and was accustomed to before the housing market dumped on us. So, total amount of sales in August of 2010 for Iron County was 58. 2 of those, the sales price wasn't disclosed because Utah's a non-disclosure state. 33 of those properties that sold were below $150,000. Of those 33, 60% of those properties were REOs, 3% were short sales, and 36% were conventional sales. 150 to 200,000, there was 15 properties sold. 27% of those were foreclosures, 22% were short sales, and 53% were conventional sales. 200 to 250, there were 5. None of those homes were foreclosed on, and 20% were short sales and 80% were conventional sales. There was no homes sold in between 250 to 300,000, but there was 3 homes sold for sales price over 300,000. 33% of those was a bank-owned property. None were short sales, and then 66% were conventional sales. What that means is if you look at those numbers, especially between below 150,000 and then 150,000 to 200,000, when you're lower end market, in a normal market, what you usually see is properties, your trade up. So you buy your starter home, and then you live in it for a few years, it builds up equity, and then you're able to sell it. You trade that equity into your next home, which is a little higher value, bigger, and then you do that again for a couple of years, and then you trade up. What you're seeing, and one of the problems, especially in the higher end markets, is you're losing that trade up. Take, for instance, below 150,000. So 63% of those home sales in August of 2010 were distressed properties, so your bank-owned and short sales. And that hurts your credit. And those people can no longer have the credit to afford to move up and buy a new home. Not only do they not have the credit, but they don't have equity to move up. So that normal flow of properties has been broken. The reason you're seeing most of the properties, 48 out of the 58 home sales were below 200,000, is that's what the average income in Iron County can afford, is those homes below 200,000. So that's this week's episode, and remember, while others may sell, at Mountain View Title we close.